Hi, my name is Chris Holton Jablonski, and this is Two Steps Farther Away from the Edge with Reverend Chris. The idea being, sometimes especially now, though it's beginning, it's still hard to imagine being all the way better, all the way normal, all the way healed. But it is easy to imagine being two steps farther away from the edge. And in a very grateful, loving place with my beloved these days. And it reminded me of this poem, which was at the wedding of our wonderful music director at the church, Ian Garvey, and his beloved Claire. So this is called The True Love by David Whyte. There's a faith in loving fiercely, the one who's rightfully yours. Especially if you have waited years, and especially if part of you never believed you could deserve this love and beckoning hand held out to you this way. I'm thinking of faith now, and the testaments of loneliness and why we feel we are worthy of in this world. Years ago in the Hebrides, I remember an old man who would walk every morning on the gray stones to the shore of baying seals, who would press his hat to his chest in the blustering salt wind and say his prayer to the turbulent Jesus hidden in the waters. And I think of the story of the storm and the people waking and seeing the distant yet familiar figure far across the water calling to them, and how we are all preparing for that abrupt waking and calling, and that moment when we have to say yes. Except it will not come so grandly, so biblically, but more subtly and intimately, in the face of the one you know you have to love. So that when we finally step out of the boat toward them, we find that everything holds us and everything confirms our courage. And if you wanted to drown, you could, but you don't. Because finally, after all this struggle and all these years, you don't want to anymore. You've simply had enough of drowning, and you want to live, and you want to love. And you'll walk across any territory and any darkness, however fluid, however dangerous, to take the one hand and the one life you know belongs in yours. So much love to you all.